Hey besties, what's going on? In today's video, we'll be going over a 5-day workout split perfect for intermediate to more advanced gym goers. Please see the description for the full written workouts for each day, along with timestamps for when each day starts. Always feel free to make adjustments and changes to these workouts as you'd please, and simply just use these workouts as a guideline. Only do one workout a day and take rest days as you need. For day 1, we're starting with the classic leg day. To begin the workout, we'll be foam rolling our whole entire bodies for 10 to 15 minutes. For my full step-by-step foam rolling tutorial, please check out my foam rolling video linked in the description. Foam rolling my whole entire body just helps to release tension in my muscles, get blood flowing throughout my body, and simply helps get my body more prepared for the rest of my workout. Also, in preparation for my workout, I'm going to take a scoop of pre-workout, which is like an energy drink specifically made for workouts. Most normal people will mix their pre-workout powder with water in a blender bottle, but I'm an uncivilized human being, and dry scoop mines mean that I take it straight up like a shot without mixing it into drink form. Do beware that dry scooping pre-workout should not be done by everyone, and that I would recommend mixing your pre-workout with water. The pre-workout of choice today was Sierra's Pump in the flavor Pop and Rock, which does not have any caffeine. This one to take when I'm working out later during the day and don't want to be consuming a bunch of caffeine right before bed. I'll link my video to my step-by-step lower body warm-up tutorial down below if you want to check it out. But as always, feel free to warm up however you need in order to feel fully prepared for your workout. Anyways, I'll be starting my workout on the reverse hack squat machine, doing one warm-up set for 8 reps with a lighter weight, about 50% of the amount of weight I'll be using for the working sets. Reverse hack squats are simply a squat variation that places a greater emphasis on the quads, but they still work your whole entire body as a compound movement that squats are, with a focus on the entire lower body. As many of you who have been following my Wicked Workouts videos know, I've really been enjoying reverse hack squats because they allow me to really get a full range of motion compared to barbell back squats since I have longer femurs. I'll only be doing one warm-up set here as I won't be going too heavy for the working sets, but feel free to do more as you need. Continuing on with my working sets, I'll be doing 4 sets of 8 reps with an increased weight. Not me slipping and banging my shin on the machine and acting like it didn't hurt at all, but we digress. Just like any other squats, make sure to inhale and contract your core before each rep, squat down as low as you can without rounding your lower back, and exhale as you contract your lower body muscles to return back to starting position. Allow the weight to simply rest on your shoulders with your lower body powering the movement, and avoid shrugging your shoulders up or lifting the weight up with your arms. Rest 1 to 2 minutes in between each set. Moving on to our next exercise, we have the leg press for 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps, which will target our whole entire lower body. If you're familiar with this machine and are comfortable performing this exercise, I'm going to challenge you to crank it up a notch by adding a bit more weight than you might typically use. I know for the longest time I was doing leg presses, but only using 2 plates on each side because I was scared that I might accidentally hurt myself, but once I mustered up the courage to add more weight, I really fell in love with this exercise and realized 1, I wasn't taking full advantage of this exercise, and 2, I wasn't lifting to my fullest potential. So if you're up for it, I'd encourage you to try adding a bit more weight than you might typically use. You might surprise yourself with just how strong you are. But as always, use caution and safety when increasing the load and don't overexert yourself. Rest for 1 to 2 minutes after each set. Third, we have leg extensions, which we'll do for 4 sets. This exercise will target our quad muscles. I'll start with 12 reps using both legs, and then right after, I'll do 1 leg at a time for 10 to 12 reps per leg. Really allow the contraction of your quads to power the movement and lift the weight up. As you bring your feet up, exhale, and as you lower them back down, inhale. Take a 1 to 2 minute rest in between each set. Lastly, because I hate myself apparently, I did Bulgarian split squats for 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg. This exercise will also work our whole entire lower bodies, but you can definitely modify it to target more of your quads or glutes by placing your foot on the ground in different spots. Allow your foot on the ground to power and feel the movement while your back leg on the bench simply helps you balance. If you can, bend down so that your non-working leg's knee comes right above the floor. Keep your shoulders relaxed and make sure that you're not using your arms to lift the dumbbells up. And that wraps up today's workout, guys. See you back here later for day 2. Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of our full week of workouts. Today we'll be hitting back and bis. As we always start our workouts, we'll be doing some full body foam rolling, getting our muscles loosened up and blood pumping throughout our bodies. My little brother moved in with us a while ago, and I think he's definitely getting too accustomed to my extra gym outfits because I wore this to the gym and he literally was like, "That's what you're wearing?" Thank you for the vote of confidence for my outfit, little brother. You look great too. Little did he know I was just wearing the sweats on top for a dramatic outfit reveal later on. Here we go again as always with our little pre-workout dry scoop. Cheers to a good workout, guys. Let's get it. Starting, we'll be on the cables doing lat pull-downs with a V-bar attachment for 4 sets of 12 reps using a 3-second negative. This variation using the V-bar attachment, which is that silver thing that I'm holding that's attached to the machine, simply places a greater focus on the center back muscles, but still works the entire back. For the 3-second negative, all that means is after I pull the attachment down to my chest, I release it back up using a 3-second tempo. Exhale as you contract your back muscles to pull down, and inhale as you extend your arms back up. Take a 1 to 2 minute rest in between each set. Next up, we have a superset, which we'll do for 4 times. Straight arm push-downs for 10 to 12 reps with a 2-second negative, followed by overhead cable curls for 12 reps per arm. The straight arm push-downs will target our lat muscles along the sides of our back. Keeping the slightest bend in your elbows at all times, start with arms extended above your head, then bring the attachment down to touch the front of your legs. Exhale as you contract your back muscles to bring your arms down, and inhale as you release the weight back up. If you're feeling the exercise in your arms more than you are in your back, try lowering the amount of weight you're using to see if you can better focus on engaging your back muscles to power the movement. As you extend your arms back up over your head, do so using a 2-second tempo. The overhead cable bicep curls, also known as Hercules, will work our bicep muscles. Position the cable so it's coming from a point right above your shoulders and use a regular handle attachment. Stand far away enough from the machine so that you can fully extend your arm out. Starting with arm extended, contract your bicep to bring the handle towards your shoulder. Inhale as you bring your hand back out, and exhale as you curl the weight towards you. Do your best to keep your arms stable throughout the entire movement to really target your biceps and about parallel to the ground at all times as well. If you find it difficult to keep your arms stable, or if you find your shoulder creeping up towards your ear throughout the exercise, consider lowering the amount of weight you're using and see if that helps. Following, we have another superset. Seated cable rows for 12 reps with a 2-second negative, followed by cable bicep curls for 12 reps, also with a 2-second negative. The seated cable rows will target our entire back. Before each rep, I extend my arms all the way out, and as I pull back, I sweep the inside of my arms against the side of my body and point my elbows straight behind me. Inhale as you extend your arms back out in front of you, and exhale as you contract your back muscles to pull the attachment towards you. Make sure to keep your spine in a neutral position throughout the movement and avoid excessively hunching your shoulders forward or arching your lower back to help avoid placing unnecessary stress on your back, neck, and shoulders. When doing the cable bicep curls, make sure that your elbows are tucked into the sides of your ribcage at all times to better isolate and target your bicep muscles. Allow the contraction of your biceps to feel the movement. Exhale as you contract your biceps to bring your hands towards your chest, and inhale as you lower the weight back down. Feel free to use any attachment that you have available to you. Take a 1 to 2 minute rest after each superset. Continuing with the supersets, we'll be doing bent over single arm dumbbell rows for 10 to 12 reps per arm, followed by static hold dumbbell curls for 10 to 12 reps per arm. The bent over rows will target our lat muscles. Brace yourself against a bench with the foot on the ground positioned behind you. Starting with my arm extended out towards the ground, I contract my back muscles to bring the dumbbell straight up towards my ribcage, pointing my elbow straight behind me. Exhale as you lift the dumbbell up, and inhale as you lower it back down. Make sure to keep your back and head in a neutral position at all times. For the static hold dumbbell curls, hold one dumbbell up with one arm as if you were in the middle of doing a bicep curl. Then do bicep curls with the other arm, all the while your other arm is holding the dumbbell up. Keep both elbows tucked into the sides of your body throughout the exercise to help isolate your bicep muscles. Rest 1 to 2 minutes in between each round of the superset and perform the superset for 4 times total. To finish this workout up, I'm going to hop on the treadmill for 30 minutes and do some lifts, low intensity steady state cardio, which many of you know is my favorite kind of cardio to do. I'll simply be walking on the treadmill at a moderate pace for 30 minutes using a 10 to 15% incline the entire time. And that's all for today's workout, my friends. See you back here tomorrow for day 3. Have a good one. Welcome back for another killer workout, babes. Today we'll be doing a quick and straightforward shoulder day starting with full body foam rolling. And as you guys know by now, an obligatory workout cheers. Today's pre-workout of choice was Sierra's pregame in the flavor Glowito. First up, we have dumbbell shoulder presses for 4 working sets of 10 reps. Before these, I also did 2 sets of 12 reps with the lighter weight, which were not featured. I've modified my shoulder presses recently to better hit my shoulder muscles by angling my elbows slightly inwards as I bring the dumbbells down instead of pointing my elbows straight out to the sides. It definitely does hit better, so try that slight modification if you ever feel like you can't feel this exercise in your shoulders. Next up, we have a superset, cable upright rows for 12 to 15 reps, followed by face pulls for 12 reps. The cable upright rows will target our overall shoulder muscles. Start with arms down in the front and center of your body, and then raise your elbows up until they're about parallel to the ground. Inhale as you lower your arms back down, and exhale as you pull the weight up. Avoid swinging your body too much to help lift the weight up. Face pulls will target the rear delts, the backside of the shoulder muscles. To do these, adjust the height of the cable so it's above your head. Hold the rope attachment with an overhand grip so that your hands are making fists. Start with arms fully extended in front of you, and then pull the ends of the rope attachment towards the sides of your face so that your thumbs are facing behind you and the bottoms of your arms are about parallel to the ground. Inhale as you extend your arms back out, and exhale as you pull the weight towards you. If you've never done this exercise before, I'd recommend starting with a lighter weight to really get the movement down first and build good mind to muscle connection before increasing the weight. Finally, to finish this workout, we'll be doing machine lateral raises for 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. This exercise will target the sides of our shoulder muscles. Start with arms right outside your body and elbows underneath the pads. Lift your arms straight out to your sides until they're about parallel to the ground. Exhale as you lift your arms up, and inhale as you lower your elbows back down. Avoid hunching your shoulders up towards your ears. Take a 1 to 2 minute rest in between each set. And that's all that we have for today, guys. Super simple and sweet. I'll see you guys back here for another workout this week. It's a beautiful day to move our bodies, guys. Today will be a full lower body day, and before we head to the gym, I'm going to mix up my workout drink. I'll be making some Sierra aminos in the flavor pink candy. If you guys aren't familiar with aminos, BCAAs, also known as branched chain amino acids, help with muscle recovery and building muscle. It's typically that colored water you see people drink in their blender bottles at the gym, myself included. Typically, if you're consuming enough high-quality sources of protein, you'll get enough aminos from the protein already and won't need an amino supplement. But if you're consistently not eating enough protein, then that's when an amino supplement would really come in handy. Regardless, it doesn't hurt to take an amino supplement, and I personally like the little kick of refreshing flavor I get from them during my workouts. I also mix up a protein shake to have ready to drink after my workout. The protein flavor for today was Sierra's Bright Way Cinnamon Swirl, which I just mixed with some milk for extra protein. If you guys ever need any supplements, make sure to check Sierra out and use my discount code Naomi for 10% off. Link to shop in the description. Anyways, let's head to the gym. Of course, we're starting with some foam rolling first, and then, you guys already know, a pre-workout cheers. Let's go slay this workout, babes. Exercise number 1 will be conventional deadlifts, but I'll start off warming up with Romanian deadlifts using just the barbell for 2 sets of 12 reps. I like doing a few sets of RDLs beforehand because I feel like it's a great low-impact way to help get my body started with a deadlifting movement, especially for conventional deadlifts. Afterwards, I'll also do 1 working set of 6 to 8 reps of conventional deadlifts and then add more weight to the barbell and get started on the working sets, which I'll do for 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Conventional deadlifts are a compound movement, meaning that while they do place a greater focus on your lower body, they still require the work of your whole entire body in order to be executed. Make sure to contract and depress your back muscles before every rep in order to help keep your spine in a safe, neutral position. As you begin the rep, allow your glutes to power the movement, squeezing them to push your hips forward into lockout. Refrain from using your arms to lift the weight up as well as hunching your shoulders up to your ears. The barbell should touch the front of your legs throughout the entire movement, so make sure to wear longer pants or deadlift socks to avoid the barbell scratching your legs. Inhale before every rep and exhale as you reach lockout. Rest for 1 to 2 minutes in between each set. Staying on the rack, I'm going to be doing good mornings next for 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps with a 3-second negative, which will target our glutes and hamstrings. Set this exercise up exactly as you would for a barbell back squat. I'll be stepping outside of the safeties just so that you guys can get a better visual of the exercise, but definitely stay within the safeties when performing this exercise. Good mornings are really just like RDLs, except instead of holding the weight with your arms, the weight is on the back of your shoulders. The movement will essentially be the same though, with your hips moving backwards as your upper body bends forward towards the ground, slight bend in the knees, and squeezing the glutes once you're at the bottom of the rep to push your hips forward and return back to starting position. For the 3-second negative, simply lower your upper body down nice and controlled at a 3-second tempo. This exercise can definitely be a little tricky to get down, so make sure to use just the barbell if this will be your first time trying it. And of course, I have an entire video tutorial on how to perform good mornings that I'll link in the description as well if you'd like more info. Take a 1 to 2 minute rest after each set. Next up, we're going to do some good old cable step-ups for 4 sets of 12 reps per leg, which will work our whole entire lower bodies. Make sure to adjust the top platform so that it comes right underneath your knee. As you step down and up, do your best to allow your working foot, the foot on the top platform, to power the movement, and simply use your other foot that's in mid-air tapping the ground, there to simply support and help balance. Do your best to refrain from using your arms to pull the weight up. They should only be holding the handles and not doing any of the heavy lifting. Exhale as you push off your foot on the top platform to lift your body up, and inhale as you bend your knee to lower your leg back down to tap the ground. If you don't have this machine at your gym, feel free to do step-ups using a regular stool or bench and some dumbbells. Take a 1 to 2 minute rest in between each set. For our final exercise, we'll be doing 4 rounds of a pyramid set of hip abductions. Start with 15 reps at a lighter weight, increasing the weight for another 12 reps, and then increasing the weight once more for 9 reps. Rest for 1 to 2 minutes and repeat that pyramid set 3 more times for a total of 4 times. Make sure to keep your booty on the seat at all times and push the weight out with your knees. To end this workout, I'll be doing my classic list on the treadmill. Incline walk at 10 to 15% incline for 30 minutes. And that completes day 4, guys. Go home, eat, rest, and refuel, and I'll see you back here one more time for our last workout of the week. Hello, my beautiful babes. Welcome back for our final workout of this week. I know you're probably ready to get on with the remainder of your weekend, so we're gonna keep it short and sweet with a little abs and cardio. You guys always ask me why I never include abs in my workouts, and it's because, well, I just don't like training them. But today I am, just for you guys. Anyways, here we go. I headed straight into the workout since I won't be doing any strength training or weightlifting today. We'll be on the cables doing our little ab circuit, starting with cable crunches for 15 to 20 reps, horizontal cable wood choppers for 12 reps per side, and then lastly, cable Russian twists for 12 reps per side. Rest for 1 to 2 minutes after, and then repeat the circuit 3 more times for a total of 4 times. When doing the cable crunches, use a rope attachment and hold it so it's right above your head. Starting with your upper body upright, contract your abs to pull the weight down. Your arms should simply be holding the attachment, so make sure to avoid pulling the weight down with them. Exhale as you squeeze your abs to go into the crunch, and inhale as you extend your upper body back up. For the horizontal wood choppers, use a standard handle attachment and position the cable so it's right at chest level. Starting with your arms facing the cable machine, keep your core contracted and twist your arms around until they reach the other side of your body. It's key to really keep your core tight when doing these and focus on that mind to muscle connection, allowing your core to be the center of gravity where all the strength and power for this exercise is coming from. Exhale as you twist from start to the other side, and inhale as you return your arms back to starting position. Once you do 12 reps on one side, turn around and do 12 reps on the other side. When doing the Russian twists, do them exactly as you would with any other weights except on the cable machine. It might take a minute to find your balance, but once you do, wow, do these burn so good. Keep your back leaned backwards at about 30 to 45 degrees and feet off the ground. Once you do 12 reps on one side, turn around and do 12 reps on the other side. Lastly, I was unable to feature this because my gym just got too busy and it simply just didn't have enough room to film, but I ended this workout with some HIIT, which I did on the treadmill. All it was 1 minute of moderate walking, followed by 1 minute of sprinting, repeated for a total of 5 times. So walk for 1 minute, sprint for 1 minute, walk for 1 minute, sprint for another minute, and so on and so forth until 5 rounds are complete. And that completes our entire week of workouts, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out this week. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and don't forget to also subscribe and turn the notification bell on for more videos just like this. Have a wonderful rest of your week, besties.